So, talk through the day, just kind of some of what you're dealing with, battling through, and the finish overall.
Yeah, it was a tough day for this whole Arby's 9 group. Um, we qualified 14th, which for us obviously isn't good, but um, at the time I actually wasn't too mad about it, honestly, for what we had in practice, and um, fired off the race, and in the short runs would kill us. It seemed like we'd lose spots, and it just never seemed like we were in the right lane. We'd always be going back. So um, had a pretty rough first stage, and um, had a bad pit stop. Got trapped in by a guy that came in around us. Restarted 23rd. We lost like 5 or 6 spots on pit road from that, and restarted 23rd. And I think by the end of stage 2, we might have been running 11th or something like that. And, thought we had hope for it, right? And we kept working on it and kept chasing after it. And we got ourselves to be a 7th, 8th place car, and that's really all we had. And then at the end, we kind of had the same thing where our short run really wasn't what we needed. I thought we were going to be in a good spot, but just didn't get to where I needed to be. And from there, we were kind of in the hornet's nest, if that makes sense. But P-Bell and all these guys, obviously, we don't come to the track to run like that, but there's going to be days like that, and I feel like this track isn't really my favorite, I guess you could say, but once we started getting the car better, it felt like any other mile and a half to drive, so just need to go back to the shop and look back on what we had and work on it and see what we can do to be better next time.
Working with multiple different teams, obviously you're in the same organization, the 1, the 9, everything, but what kind of challenges does that present? Just kind of thinking about a day like today where you guys are fighting setup, changes, like...
Yeah, it's hard because you'll have days like this, right? And I feel like when I go with the one group with Rodney and all those guys, it's obviously a full-time team, and Rodney Childers on the box, and we had really good speed, and it's just kind of easy, I guess you could say, to run top 10, top 5, and whenever you jump around in other cars and you only run with a crew chief 2 times in the 12th race of the season, it's hard to get a read on both of us, right? It's hard for him to read on what I need to be in the car, and it's hard to read how he needs info from me. So just makes life hard, right? The good thing about it is you get to kind of experience a couple different people and guys throughout a season, but it's about the only good thing about it. It makes it really tough.
Now, and I know earlier in the race you had kind of a run-in with Taylor Gray. I know over the radio he was like kind of calling you out a little bit, saying you guys have had some run-ins before. Any history there, anything?
We had some issues at Rockingham, and he kind of did something to us. I kind of did something to him. I thought it was kind of done there, and honestly, I didn't really look it back. I don't know what happened. I do know that there was a lane in the middle, so I went to the middle, so I didn't get put 3 wide top, and I got loose. I don't know if that was from somebody getting on my left rear or what it was, but as soon as I went back to the gas, it snapped free, and I had to chase it up, and I got on the left rear. So I didn't want to do that, obviously, with us having a prior run-in already. I feel like it's the last guy you want to mess with, right? But you'll have that. I mean, it's just it's a tight race, and we're all on kill to get every spot. And like I said, I didn't mean to do it by any means. So hopefully that doesn't carry on too long into the season. We can I guess smooth that over and make the relationship good again.
And looking ahead to the next few weeks, what are you looking forward to? Some highlights you're thinking of?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of our stretch where I'm in a different car every week for the next 6 to 10 weeks, and that's going to make it hard. But I like going road racing. We're going to Watkins Glen next week, and that's always a good time. And even though I'll be in a different car for that one, it's I'm still not too worried. I think road course stuff's a little bit better for switching teams and cars and stuff. In my opinion, the road course stuff's a lot on the driver and a lot less on the car, unlike a place like this. So I think it'll be good. I'm excited for the next couple. It's good to kind of get into the mid-swing of the season, I guess you could say, or almost the midway through the season, and get to some of these racetracks and try to have success.
I know Raja talked about, he's obviously a similar situation as you, switching from team to team. He kind of said, like, there's more prep work, more stuff. Is there anything that has made this easier for you?
Just probably the only thing that makes it easier is I've already been to most of these tracks. Out of all of them, this is actually the place where I've had the least amount of laps and stuff like that. So just being able to go back to the racetrack and have a race under my belt really helps, and it kind of makes it to where if we had a previous race in the year prior that was good, you kind of know what you need to have, right? And, when you come to some of these tracks, and kind of like I was today and yesterday, and it makes it to where when your stuff's not that great, you don't really know what you need, and you don't know the feel you need to feel, and just makes it hard to get it up to speed quicker. So, yeah, I don't know. It's tough.